How do I look? How do I look? How do I look? How do I look? Go on, how do I look? This is the real situation on the planet today. Is that how do I look? How do I see? What do I do? What do I say? And what do I continuing on with my psychological nonsense of thinking and recycling of information that I have acquired, that I have piled up over my head? It seems that everybody is so concerned about how they look and how they act and what they did. Did they speak about the truth? Did they speak about a lie? The authority is the truth, it seems. No, the truth is the authority. Once you realize this, you don't go on about talking nonsense. You will just remain in silence and appreciate the existence, because your truth and your lie can only depend on as long as the universe allows you to carry on about your nonsense. The moment the creation and the creator withdraws from your nonsense of truth and lie and your propagations of absolutely non-essential life, you will cease to exist. Yes, no matter how big and how small you are, the nature and the existence in charge of you and your truth and your lie depends on how caring and how considerate are you to the existence and the very earth that you walk upon. If you carry on with your nonsense, there'll be a time that your nonsense may make you realize, what have I done with my life? What have I gone on about doing with my life? What have I really done? You might come to realize that the nature is so quick to realize your nonsense that before you realize, the forces of existence, the forces of the creation, the forces of and the vibrations and energy of the creation will withdraw from you. All you must do and all you can do is what you can do, you must do, so that all life can thrive and blossom here. It is not your political ideals, your religious philosophies, your selfish greeds that will fulfill you. It is your gentleness and your humbleness and your sincere step that you take in extending your energy and your life to others, and in turn making their life as valued and significant as yours, is the most fundamental and basic way of existing here on this earth. It's not how many billions you accumulated and how big is your bank account and how many digits did it roll on in the stock markets and how great your political idea was and how significant you have done to make your political and your religious and your philosophical ideas stand out before life has no significance with life, and a fragile existence as we live today in a lockdown, it is a grand reminder that this silly virus can alter the way you live and alter the way you think, and you not being sincere enough with yourself may become an insignificant. What is seriously important is, are you conscious? Are you responsible to admit that what you know is a minuscule to what you do not know in this existence? And by admitting sincerely to what you know has no relevance or significance to something so minuscule and invisible, can scare you and worry you and concern you. Yet, if you're conscious and sensitive enough to life, when you see the lives are being gripped by something invisible, isn't it time to come to senses, come to an educated adult sensible way of behaving, that we as human beings has to collectively work towards something that profoundly works for all human beings, and drop the ideas that doesn't work for human beings, and educate the relevant education is what needs sharing for survival of human species on this planet. And I invite you all to practice a sensitive nature to life and let go of your nonsense that destroys and harms and alters and disturbs and distress and cause pain and suffering, anxiety and mental health and health issues of all human beings who are going through right now. And pick up that promotes health, promotes culture of health, and promotes well-being for all human beings, and in turn taking care of our planet that supports life, provide life, the betterment. All of your nonsense that had been carried on for centuries and millennia has to go away. Instead of looking for heaven elsewhere, how do you really know that you are standing and sitting on the heaven and making a hell out of yourself? It is time to wake up to a awakened state, that you sense the life throbbing within you, and equally every other life reverberating around you. Time to seek the ultimate knowledge by stepping inward and sincerely admitting that what I know is so minuscule to what I don't know. The seeking possibility to know will arise within you, and with that you may see a profoundness in the life that is throbbing within you, and sense the reverberating life around you, and in turn the humanity can blossom and thrive as one species to fulfill their profoundness to a fully fledged life in this brief and a very brief time that we have here. I hope my words has a meaning in how you have relate your life to understanding it. Don't go on about misunderstanding or converting them into a thorn in your thoughts.